It's your boy T-Bear here in reaction to Today's Wrestling Wednesday. So I'm risking not doing the latest Oh My God Wrestling Highlight. I'm going to probably push it to you the next day or next week. Because I need to get some wrestling flashback is. I'm going to start with this one that the homie Be The Man hit me up with. And that is 10 wrestlers who promos got way too real. A.K.A. pipe bombs. So anyway, you know, some moments that you did some moments that were promos you thought was they might be they talking some real shit or that's cuss one man. Some real stuff or just that was dark darn good. It was a good shoot. But other than that, let's check out 10 wrestling pros who got too real. That's I think it's called.
1, 2, is this on?
I'm still here because you can't do your job.
Yup.
Wrestling has the ability to blend talent's real lives into its storylines like no other form of scripted entertainment.
I want to be the catalyst for that
Oh,
change.
save me. Really, what you mean is you will only accept change if it means CM Punk is on top.
You gonna punch me in the face?
Wow,
You gotta go ask your
time
wife
fly
permission
now,
first.
Lord.
Today we're going to explore how the sport does this
Oh,
by
yeah.
highlighting those who frequently bring up real-life dramas in promos.
The only reason you were WWE champion for a year is because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesday.
Yup.
As we cover the top 10 pipe bomb promo cutters in wrestling. Number 10, Samoa Joe. Joe has often been as savage cutting promos as he has been in the ring, especially when his ammo on the mic is loaded with reality. Like when Joe shot on Scott Hall for no show at the pay-per-view in TNA.
Scott Hall, Chico, kiss my ass. You
Yup.
punked out and you're a punk.
Joe also took aim at Kevin Nash, which later led to a physical confrontation backstage.
TNA is the men who come in here, risk their lives on scaffoldings, on wires, while others show up and pad their pensions.
Listen,
Yup.
was that from Russo or was that yours? Smirked at me, said that was mine. So I fucking open hand smacked. And he just fucking looked at me. So I smacked him again.
Some of Joe's best mic work in WWE came during his feud with Jeff Hardy, where the Samoan submission machine mocked Hardy's past addiction issues.
Because for as many times as this man has made you get up out of your seat, there are just as many times, Jeff, that you let all these people down. It can be really rough this time of year. And we both know, Jeff, that eventually your demons, Jeff, they're going to come running right out. And they're going to start controlling you. How's
The
it going?
sad part isn't being true though, man.
Jeff,
Even-
trust that you and the family enjoyed the holidays. It's always nice to create new memories, perhaps even make up for some of the ones that you've destroyed. You can choose to have 14 of these and wake up in jail. That is if you're fortunate enough to wake up at all.
Keep on talking.
Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you act like this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group?
Number 9, Jim Cornette. Cornette made
God. The Cornette, even his own podcast, he loves shooting, man. Let's go.
a career out of talking fans into the building.
The
We've also
king
seen
of
him
hot,
personally.
the king of hot takes. That's all I'm gonna say. He king of hot takes and unpopular opinions.
issues as well as his
What's
own
up?
real life opinions and express them on television.
Just a couple of years ago, I left my home in Tennessee and I moved to Connecticut, which is like trading a Hawaiian vacation for a bed in a cancer ward. Will Jim Cornette come back to the ECW arena? I'd rather go skinny dipping in a septic tank of a slaughterhouse than come back to that
His famous shoot promos on Raw in 1997 were living proof.
6, 1, 2, 3 kid. His name's Sean Waltman, whatever you want to call him. As far as I'm concerned, the only reason that he's employed is because the other guys think that he's funny when he gets drunk and throws up on himself.
They were in keeping with the WWF's shift towards a more realistic product at the time, and they occurred just weeks before the official start of the Attitude Era.
Wrestling fans watching a wrestling program want to see wrestlers wrestle. That's easy. It's not too hard to understand.
Cornette spat bullets, taking aim at WCW.
So they sit around all day listening to people on the internet, and the people on the internet wouldn't know a wrist lock from a wristwatch.
The NWO,
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the NWO was like a bunch of guys meeting out in the backyard in a clubhouse in a tree. And on a personal note to Hulk Hogan, you are a household word, but so is garbage. And
Oh!
it gets old too.
Roddy Piper,
By the 10-minute mark, they were sucking wind so bad, the first 3 rows passed out of oxygen deprivation. Would have been funny if it wasn't so sad.
Shawn Michaels,
Well, Shawn Michaels is still the single most talented athlete in wrestling today inside the ring. But outside, he's an adolescent, obnoxious jerk who takes his tights and goes home if he doesn't get his way.
and
That was true. That was true, but he wasn't. Shawn had his moments though, no lie.
sports columnist Phil Muchnick. who regularly badmouthed wrestling.
I say go to hell, Phil Mushnick, and try to reform things down there. Because we're doing just fine up here without you.
Jim was even taking jabs at Vince
Oh
Russo
yeah,
all
the infamous Cornette and Russo feud. Oh.
the way then, as Jim referred to Vince as a Yankee.
Phony teeth, phony hair, and a phony tan. And running the WWF, you got a whole office building full of Yankees from New York City that wouldn't know a wrestling match if it bit them.
Threatening to kill me, threatening to kill my entire family.
Bart Gunn's gonna be a star now. I want to kill you.
Yup, that's the infamous meme.
Until your britches are full and your eyeballs pop out.
Hold on a second. I'm back, but oh yeah, definitely Austin. Oh yes, he's the main reason why the tie ship and he became one of my favorite. And you know, the boy became the anti-hero. He spoke the truth or anything, so spoke everybody here. And glad they made it anti-hero, so folks like myself can like him as well too, safely. So anyway, let's get it.
Number 8, Steve Austin. The foundations of the Stone Cold character were established in ECW at the end of 1995.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Here, Austin was finally given free reign to speak his mind.
I've been crapped on for 4 years. I believe I deserve a break. I didn't get to climb a ladder to the top in WCW like this.
He took aim at the politics in WCW that held him down.
The politics in WCW kept the biggest potential superstar in wrestling on the goddamn ground.
The bookers who kept him in the mid-card.
Yeah, take me back to WCW. Let me be a mid-card wrestler. Let me just scramble around. Let me get no dues. Don't give me nothing. Treat me like a piece of garbage. Feed me garbage.
The older wrestlers hogging the spotlight.
I was never allowed to reach past mid-card status in the WCW, brother.
And worst of all, Eric Bischoff, who'd fired an injured Austin by
Yeah.
FedEx.
The circumstances dictated that I had
He deserved. Yep.
I didn't have any choice. He hadn't found that mark yet.
A FedEx copy of your termination notice is on its way to your home in Texas.
My world-famous impression of the biggest piece of trash I ever laid my eyes on. Brent couldn't be here, so I had my secretary leave a message on his answer machine, and when he calls me, I'm gonna fire him on the phone just like I did on.
Number 7, Triple H.
Triple H
Some of
had his
Triple H's
moments.
best work is when he blurs the lines between work and a shoot, such as his original The Game promo, where he spoke about being punished for his role in the curtain call.
Madison Square Garden, I walked to the
Huh. Reason why I'm like about that. I feel like that's the reason why we got the Reign of Terror later on, just because they were rewarding him for punishing. They were rewarding him for punishing him. So it's gonna make up as apology for punishing him. So we got we got punished for them punishing him and everything. So yes.
My friends, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Shawn Michaels. Who got punished for that, JR? Me.
As Triple H became more of a main event player, it meant more freedom to say what he wanted in his promos.
If it wasn't for me, you'd be nothing. You got that? I made you. You know well I can break you. Why don't you run along and go back and hang out with the other curtain jerkers while the main event guys
This is when he was between her hair.
By the time he got into power as the Authority, his promos were even more ruthless.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you never do a dime, buddy. Guys like Jericho, Edge, Rob Van Dam. If any of those guys had been the face of the WWE, we'd all be working for Ted Turner right now. Without the WWE, your pipe bomb and you really mean nothing.
Woo!
And regardless if you legit believe the things he said,
Why, if you're a millionaire, you're evil. If you're a billionaire, you're the Antichrist. I would rather eat well than sleep well.
it played into the online discourse that Hunter held others down so he could stay on top.
At WrestleMania, I put an end to your dreams and I bury Daniel Bryan.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tweet
yeah,
my
this one.
displeasure. And if that doesn't work, me and my friend Mark, we're gonna stop watching.
Yep.
6. Shoot promos. Well,
Shoot
now
promos
look
in
at selection of
generals.
Standalone work shoot promos.
Dewey Foley
Oh yeah.
was a 3-year-old boy.
You sick sons of bitches! McMahon didn't want someone like The Undertaker representing the World Wrestling Federation. So when you walked down that aisle last week, people at home, all they did was grab their remote, change the channel to WWF, and watch Stone Cold.
Oh.
Person, you and your
Oh! 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 Well, this was used on Impact. I mean, TNA, or that was on WCW. Oh, yo! Ooh! Shit! But yeah, here we go.
Stupid bastard, you lying coward. What did you do? You did everything you could do to get inside my girl's head and inside her pants.
Yeah.
You were running around backstage talking about this Vanilla Ice wannabe named John Cena.
Oh.
Said he couldn't make it.
Each of which saw wrestlers peel back the curtain to blur the lines between reality and fiction.
WCW was nothing but a bunch of guys pushing their sons. If you didn't have a dad in the business, you couldn't even get an opportunity. I left the world.
Oh shit! Oh, that's and look who they showing us, because that's what happened with Dustin Rhodes. Wow, with Dustin Rhodes, with Dusty pushing man first. Wow.
Wrestling federations for gimmicks like this. My new name is Seven, by the way, so they've dressed me up like Uncle Fester.
And they
Oh yeah.
can all kiss my ass.
I'm told to deliberately
Oh yeah.
ignore the moves and the holds during the matches so I can tell stories.
And let me tell you who doesn't
Oh
give
yeah.
a
Fuck
shit
that guy.
about this company.
Fuck this guy.
That goddamn politician Hulk Hogan.
All while bringing up behind-the-scenes drama we'd never normally hear about on television.
You tried to bury me and you tried to kill me off, but you didn't get the job done.
Hold on. Fact. This is some good. This is good video, man. Shout out to B Man hitting me up with this.
Bischoff
Yup.
is each and every one of these motherfucking sparks.
I'm throwing coffee on myself. As far as I'm concerned, Eric Bischoff, you can take this job and shove it up your you-know-what.
Yup.
Obnoxious, overbearing ass.
Even Rick had a problem with him.
And I'm sick of all
Yup.
of you, my GM, sitting there criticizing me, calling me the coward. I'm the one here, day in and day out, in that wrestling ring, beating people up. Look at me, Tony.
Oh, here we go.
Look at me. I want you to fire me. You fucking mug.
Yup.
Fire me.
Ooh. Woo.
5. Bret Hart.
Oh
Bret Hart,
yes.
Cena, Shawn Michaels,
Hold on. Alright, we'll see what's going on. I'm back. Got some stars for the little man. I'm curious this one. This is vanilla. This smells kind of good. So, we want to share one? Here. Oh, sorry. Here you go. I think Dave going to taste one too. Ready? 1, 2. This is pretty good. Anyway, let's keep going.
Back and forth personal jabs.
Oh, yeah.
This intensified their rivalry and resulted in the two showing legit animosity towards each other.
Might as well shake hands now, because you're going to hate each other after that.
Yup.
Phony little faker, why don't you take your little pussyfoot injury and go back and find your smile?
Yup.
Degenerate, that's what you are. A self-professed degenerate. Shawn Michaels, you're a disgrace
Yup.
to professional wrestling.
This is why.
Instead of facing me like a man, you're too busy posing for girly magazines.
That's why I always felt like the early generation acts were, even though they supposed to be heroes, they was like low key tweeners because of them feud with the Hart Foundation and Foundation as well too, as well as some of the faces. I thought it was tweeners, but they couldn't find the word tweeners yet.
By the way, I don't think it was a girly magazine. I think it was a gay magazine.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't want nothing to do with them. I just hope I don't have to run them over with my car. Or
Wow.
something.
Yeah, I remember this.
During Bret's return to the WWF in 1996, he talked about his decision to re-sign with the company instead of joining WCW.
All I can say is they made me a great offer. Well, I'll be with the WWF forever.
Oh, he
I'm
thought.
not somebody that's greedy for money. I'm a person that's greedy for respect.
Bret also mentioned how he made a promise to his sick nephew that the Hitman would return.
My little boy passed away.
Oh.
On that very day, I promised myself that I would come back.
Canada's a country where we still take care of the sick and the old, where we still have health care.
After the passing of his brother Owen, Bret openly spoke about his dilemma in retiring from the ring on his own terms.
Maybe it's time for me to move on and try to accomplish something else in another field or do something else.
Oh yeah.
which is sad when you consider less than half a year later, he would wrestle a match that ultimately led to the Hitman's career ending against his will. Number 4.
Shawn Michaels, of course.
Shawn Michaels fired back at Bret in some unique ways, including the infamous line that implied Bret
The
was
Sunny. Oh, man. The Sunny.
sleeping with Sonny.
Even though lately you've had some sunny days.
Sunny days, yup.
You still can't get the job done.
In a similar vein to how Michaels got upset about being mocked by Bret for appearing in Playgirl, the Sonny comment angered the Hitman and later led to a physical confrontation backstage.
How'd you know I was in that girly magazine?
Huh?
You had to flip through the pages just a little bit.
Real animosity.
Hitman, I seen you on the road, and bro, you ain't no role model.
But
Oh.
despite this, the bad blood kept on spewing.
You couldn't go 10 minutes in any situation, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
If Bret can make a buck, he'd sell his mother. That's the truth.
Whoa.
Now, whether it be out here or back there, Bret Hart hates my guts. I'm a hell of a lot safer out here than I am back there.
Ah! That's true. It was true.
Commentating on his match, you know, all the good stuff Bret always says about me. I think he's just reinforcing that bond, that love. You thought you were burying yourself before. Bringing that idiot out here is even worse. You have convinced me that you are the dumbest son of a bitch I have ever met.
Whoa.
If I go down, I'm bringing everybody with me.
Yeah, he was a loose cannon. He was a loose cannon around the.
For you, Bret Hart.
He was a loose cannon around the attitude, the tail end of the new generation of the attitude era, man. He was a loose cannon, man, for real. Oh my God, you know, Brian Pillman was dubbed the loose cannon. This man was a true loose cannon. Oh my God, he was off the chain, man. Well, he was a babyface character right here. He held no punches. Oh my goodness.
Your obsession with me, it will ultimately be your destruction.
Bret and Shawn buried the hatchet on TV in
Yup.
2010 after years of Shawn continuing to throw shade at the Hitman on screen.
And then I ran his ass down south with the rest of those dinosaurs.
Nobody would even care in the United States.
And your point would be what? I screwed you once, and I'll screw you
Oh,
again.
the most zero screw job, Lord.
You deserved what happened 12 years ago in Montreal.
At that time, Shawn was very opinionated and strong-willed.
Triple H, wait a minute. Hey, you were a bad guy. I was a good guy. Good guy. That's. Wait a minute.
Number 3, Paul Heyman.
Oh, yep.
Heyman may be infamous for all the lies he's told behind the scenes.
Always found it so much easier in life to lie. People accept lies so much easier.
But so many of his promos are great because they're not based in fiction. They often cover real life matters and portray how Paul really feels.
God knows the network has never put out one freaking commercial or one press release to let you know that we're here. We hate this stinking
Here we go.
Hey, network, I dare you to throw me off the air.
Yep.
Because we all kind of know how ugly his daughters are and they kind of look just like the old man. And they probably
Terry
talk
Funk.
Like this. You understand me or not? No, just
Yeah,
kidding.
lost his mom. Yup.
Heyman is also known for his shoot style promos.
The only reason you were WWE champion for a year is because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesday.
Never afraid to hold back and deliver some home truths that people need to hear.
In 2005, WWE had no vision for you. And what did I do? I martyred my entire career for you.
Don't you realize that the Mop had more personality than you? That the Mop had more charisma
Lord.
than you? That the Mop had more chemistry
Whoa.
than you? I mean, can you honestly believe that you ever had a chance against a Mop? Get lost. Take a hike.
Number 2, John Cena.
Yup.
Cena has
Word
always
life.
been known for his ruthless personal jabs at other wrestlers.
You can say you're a grown man. I just don't believe you.
Oh, when
You're a baby. I don't know whether to spank you
yeah,
or
when babyface
spank
with him.
you.
But there was a noticeable change in John's promos after his feud with CM Punk in 2011.
And I know no matter what I do, I could increase my work rate. I could add to the 5 moves of doom, or maybe let my heel persona shine through.
The PG Cena that had been
I love this one. I did love about Cena. He fired back at the folks who was hating on him, whether it is they call him his mom, the 5 move dude, or one of them turn heel. He fired back at him. I love every minute by it. That's what I love about it, man. Stick to the folks who want you to be different than you really are. So yeah, I love it. And still be a good face. And still be a good guy doing it.
Instead, we'd see a more savage side to Cena.
Every week, you show up, steal a paycheck, and you are a waste of space.
Yeah.
You're just a guy holding on to that championship because I let you. And maybe, just maybe, if you hold on to this, you can finally walk around with the Western superstars and say, hey guys, look, I'm finally what I'm supposed to be 10 years ago. Dwayne Johnson is a self-centered, egotistical, see-through son of a bitch that wouldn't give a rat's ass if this company closed its doors tomorrow. You're on your way to greatness, but I can't put you in that class because you don't belong in that class.
You are not broken down.
Yep, tell us,
if you was broken down, you wouldn't be posting workout videos on your wife's Instagram.
You're just a fake.
Yep.
Congratulations. It took you 5 years to go to halfway, but now I'm about to shrink you down to size. You're going to try as hard as you can to make it here. And if you ever fail, oh no, it ain't your fault. It's my fault, right? Because I buried you.
I also know that The Fiend is Bray Wyatt, is Husky Harris, is a guy in a mask.
Y'all look just like
Yup.
mugshots. How was it getting arrested?
And this included incorporating the real-life issues of his opponents into promos.
Why on earth do we continue to give 5th and 6th chances to people? All they do is say, what about me?
You've had behavior problems in the ring. You've had behavior problems outside the ring.
This is not your first year here, Dolph. It is your 7th. The Dolph Ziggler story goes like this. First you were a caddy, then you were a cheerleader, then you had blonde hair, then you had brown hair, now you have blonde hair, then you had a large girlfriend, now you have a small girlfriend, now you're a large man, then you walk around with a suitcase that has a contract and a bunch of Valtrex. For 300 days, you have been WWE champion. For 300 days, that championship has been irrelevant. You ain't stepped up, you fell off. All you've been showing the WWE Universe is that you got no balls. Rah.
You've rested on your laurels, you're a little bit comfortable, and you need to find the edge again.
You know what? Stone Cold was right when he called you out on his podcast.
2 bona fide WWE superstars, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. One guy still trying to figure it out.
Oh, shit.
You're a dude named Mike who shortened his last name on The Real World, tried to boot out The Rock's electricity to get out of the WWE. When you got here, you straight up stole Chris Jericho's personality. You stole Ric Flair's figure 4 leg lock. You stole Daniel Bryan's offense.
He did.
And his personality. You're a dude dressed up as a dude playing another dude.
I blame you. I'm still here because you can't do your job. I would so.
You know what I'm saying? We're not saying this because he was babyface wrong, but he has some truth in it though.
Ball, then have them pipe in fake crowd noise for my matches because nobody cares.
He buried the hell out of Austin.
Toe to toe with anyone on the
He
mic.
buried the hell out of
Came
Austin.
out on top.
I think Rock has something written on his wrist.
Just like I don't need my notes for my promo on my wrist.
Ooh, of course. Of course.
WWE really began to hit their stride during his feud with Jeff Hardy in 2009.
The crazy thing about it, this man brought a lot of folks, including Kicking the Raws, back to WWE, man. That's how crazy, that's how too real he was.
Here, Punk leaned into more of a straight edge persona, while at the same time scolding Jeff for his struggles with substance abuse.
I know you know a thing or two about prescription medication. What I don't think you realize is that you have to go to a doctor to legally obtain some. I'm gonna do what you should have done a long time ago. I'm gonna just say no.
Ooh.
We all remember how Punk set
here we
Wrestling
go.
Light with the original
The
pipe
bomb.
But the fact that Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania next year, and I'm not makes me sick.
And in the months following, where Punk continued to shoot straight,
Yup.
still basing the content of his promos in reality.
I love the place I work.
Yeah,
I
he's-
just hate the people in charge.
He's a
Things
face.
like this company inside and outside the ring are filled with a parade of shameless ass kissers. Did you tell Chris Masters,
Yup.
somebody who over the past year has worked his ass off to get better, did you fire him face to face, or did you call him up and say, hey kid, it's a pleasure, best of luck in your future endeavors?
No lie, his little back and forth with John Laren Johns was hilarious, man. I'm sorry.
You went from somebody
Yup.
who just sucked to somebody who just sucked up.
Yup,
I
this
have had
promo.
friends work for this company and be unceremoniously fired. They deserved it. They deserved it.
Luke
They
Gallows
deserved
and
it. Why?
Serena.
Because you don't know what makes a superstar in
Nope.
2011. The guy that
They
said
still
the
didn't.
legendary Eddie Guerrero was a vanilla midget. What do you know about main event talent? You gonna punch me in the face, or do you gotta go ask your wife permission first? You know who gave up on their dream? You did. When you moved to California to become a bodybuilder and you became a sports entertainer because you couldn't hack it. All right?
Certainly we've got similarities.
Yup.
We don't
Oh,
smoke,
Lord.
we don't drink, we don't do drugs, but you know
Anymore.
something?
You don't wear the pants in the family,
Yup.
but you do wear her panties, don't you? I would, but I know where that hand's been.
Yup.
After joining AEW in 2021, Punk reflected on his horrific end to
Yup.
life in WWE.
And I was never going to get healthy physically, mentally, spiritually, or
He's back.
emotionally, staying in the same place that got me sick in the first place.
While also throwing jabs at the company.
Go ahead, leave.
Yup.
Main event night 4 of a buy one, get one free extravaganza, and then get released.
No
Yup.
matter the company, Punk is never far from controversy. In AEW, personal issues backstage began to unravel on television.
The CM Punk who loses his fake smile the second he doesn't get what he wants.
Nobody wants you here. They never wanted you here.
Yeah.
That whole locker room's afraid to say it. Not me.
Yep. This feud with Eddie was cool.
You talk a big game about workers' rights, yeah? Well, you've shown the exact opposite since you've gotten here.
CM Punk. Fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit. The CM Punk who blames all of his failures on everyone else but himself.
That's because I am the one true, genuine article in a business full of counterfeit bucks.
Which ultimately led to Punk having to leave the promotion again, this time twice.
I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired. And I work with fucking children.
I respect the situation.
A sensational return to WWE meant mending fences.
It's a little bit corny and it's a little bit cheesy and it's not going to sound like CM Punk. But I've changed. So if you're here now, if you're watching at home and you are disappointed that CM Punk walked out, I understand. And hell, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize.
But after everything that had gone down prior, not everyone was going to welcome Punk back with open arms.
Oh, Philly Phil, stay away, you cancer. Get away from me forever.
You spent 10 years slandering every single person back in that locker room.
I'm not going to waste any more breath on somebody who's been gone for 8 years, has done nothing but try and tear this place down.
Congratulations.
Yup.
We're going on just over a month now and you're still here.
And what better way to take advantage of potential real-life concerns than to use them in storyline. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our similar video on the top 10 greatest mic workers in wrestling.
Okay.
Have a great day.
I got you.
and I'll
We're
see
about to be done. Alright, cool. There you have it though. So yeah, I'm about to push more than my guy to tomorrow or next week. So you see what's going on here. Other than that, calm down. Yeah, calm down. Anyway, so other than that, if you like more reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off, and TJ is simply tired. One love.